Phantasmagoria.
Enhanced animal module 70. Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Our record shows. However, I do recall.
Astra. Add Astra. Add Astra.
index says that Leonard's book should be in the northwest corner on the top floor of the library. Northwest corner. Should be... Found it! Of mountains, but the words have faded, and there are even pages missing. Paimon's got no hope of reading this. Darn. Maybe we're just wasting our time on this one. Oh, right! Yeah!
Gusha Biat?
Yeah.
Gusha Biat?
we found! Leonard wrote a book!
Ooh, let me see. I could have predicted as your average astrologist would definitely give up at this point. But I am Mona, progenitor of the future of astrology. I simply need to deduce the missing portions with my astrolabe, write them in, and then just...
So what does it say?
Just as I thought. Leonard was an adventurer who... His lifelong dream was to reach the summit of a mountain called Pylos...
2,000 years? So the constellation that...
Somehow, for some reason, this constellation was summoned down from the sky. I suspect that...
Paimon thinks so too. Whenever something shady happens, you can bet the Fatui are involved.
The meteorites harbor elemental energy, which radiates out and lulls people to sleep. And if I'm guessing correctly, there should be some sort of core meteorite among the bunch, within which it... Well, if I were Leonard, I would want to make sure the core lands right on the snow...
So the core should be at the top of Pylos Peak? Where is...
It's the first I'd heard of it too. So I compared the map from the book against the current topography of Mondstadt. Apparently...
Are you trying to say that the tallest mountain Paimon's...
I once read somewhere that the Animo Archon, Barbados, once used his divine power to mobilize the winds and blow the ice and snow from the face of the earth. The whole landscape, the mountains of that age were replaced by the vast stretch of ocean we see today. Still, a mountain that high, drop it into the ocean and it'll still leave a trace. The summit still reaches just above the water's surface, so the place known as Pylos Peak in Leonard's day is today known as Musk...
Reveal thyself! Midnight Fin... Asmagoria!
Come with me.
Oh, how exciting!
Oh. So, this is Pylos Peak. Not much to show for itself.
Looks like someone beat us here. Is this like a popular... Ah! It's you!
Huh? You again.
Look at the state he's in.
He managed to extricate himself from the dream on his own strength?
Just because you are powerless to do something does not mean that I am. You're too late anyway. I finished my research.
We knew it! This was all a dirty trick by the Fatui!
Save it! No more fun and games for me today. I'll come for you when I'm good and ready.
You entered the dream they've all been having, didn't you? How much do you know about Leonard?
Leonard? Who's Leonard? Whatever. I have bigger fish to fry. I've discovered something far more important and far more terrifying.
What?
The stars. The sky.
The stars are a lie. What are...
Is this some kind of astrological debate between you and Mona? Because if so, surely you can come up with a better argument than the stars are a lie. Seriously, who's gonna fall for that one when you can just lift your head up at night and see them up there twinkling away?
Oh, you are so naive, it kills me. Still, can't really blame you. After all, I used to believe the same thing.
A few moments ago, you mean...
Look, I really don't have the time to do this right now. What was the feeling of what we might discover on this mission? Would it really have been so difficult? Time for me to go out and find the truth. So long.
Oh, can you believe that guy? He calls us suckers and then he just trots off. No one disrespects me. No one. Ugh. Time to show them what you get when you cross world-class genius with pure, unadulterated rage.
Hurry up! Fry! But unfortunately, too low.
Told you. That's what happens when you disrespect. You bet I am. Paimon, you agree too.
Sure did. Without you here, those guys would have caused us a whole lot more trouble.
See? How do you like that, Harbinger? He seemed genuinely shaken, though. I don't think he was lying. I was always taught to talk about the false sky during... I digress. Come on, let's finish the job we came to do.
be the core. It looks...
This stone harbors an unbelievable amount of elemental energy and human desire. It's the core, all right? Yes. Otherwise, the victims will never wake up. This core is the root cause of everything that has happened.
With ropes, we can scale mountains. With boats, we can sail the seas. By age 40, I had conquered every last domain. Pylos Peak alone defeated me. As an adventurer, and well, maybe in other ways too. Now, I am approaching the end of my life. Many times I have sat and stared up at that peak as the boundless snow slowly engulfed me. It is a beast without weakness, the merciless face of the world. It fills me with fear. And when an adventurer loses courage, they can no longer climb mountains. My mountaineering days may be over, but I have a greater ambition now. Humans create tools to conquer nature, and when nature conquers them in return, they create better tools. Where our legs cannot take us, maybe our tools can. And when tools fail us, perhaps wings can carry us instead. My dear friend, I leave you my designs for the wings of incompletion. Against the unknown, humanity stands as one. To be alive is to seek, to set foot in every place that the eye can see. I have little time remaining, though the wind has not yet come for my soul. But between us and your children, students, and friends, I believe that someone will reach that place at last.
Wow. Well, that was unexpected. Who would have thought that human will can survive? Astrology really is an
What makes you say that?
The ability to communicate with the stars can give you access to all the secrets from throughout human history. Though, of course, very few astrologists ever what's with the formal tone all of a sudden? And speaking of formal tone, what is the deal with that girl, Fischl?
Paimon thinks so too. She's so... how to put this? Yeah. Although, is she one of these people who uses...
You may well be right.
Even so, Paimon thinks that the most surprising thing of all was how Pylos Peak turned...
A mountain of yesteryear now sits as an island in the sea. Almost anyone from Mondstadt could reach it now, just by jumping in a boat.
In other words, everyone can climb Pylos Peak now. Do you think Leonard would be happy about it? The situation with Pylos Peak might be a bit of a shock. With wings, people can travel further and higher than ever before and explore new and unknown places. The victims should finally start waking up now that we've dealt with the core. And we have finally finished our commission from the Adventurers Guild.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate, and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly. Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinyue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style. Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry.